Okay, so this is just another continuation. Really asking the question, why use this very, at least in the beginning, very work intensive, time intensive spreadsheet over a fancy app that basically can create all this for you in a matter of minutes. So that's the question to ask. What I'd like to do is ask you, like, if you're a mechanic and you spent $200 on a really good wrench, and that wrench enabled you to make $200 in one day, or even half a day, let's say. Would it work? So it just paid for itself, and your return on investment was like a day. Okay. Um, Now, let's say you take somebody like me who spends about $9 or $10 a month on this a simple Chrome extension app for listing. And mainly, that's for my virtual assistants because they know how to use it. I've already trained them on it, and I don't want to ruin that flow. So I have them doing that, and then there's the 80, 90, $100 plus a month apps that basically you are super great because it's the future, right? You click a button and blam, it just like grabs every item on that page, whether it's Amazon, eBay, or whatever. It will grab that particular page and just create listings from all those, all 50 to 100 of them. Okay, so it's a thing of beauty, really. And then even some of them will even update, like daily update the pricing. So if the supplier increases, they'll increase. If they decrease, they'll decrease, right? And that can be extremely helpful. And in theory, it's great. In practice, it's not. Okay, so I've tried using these. I'm not going to share who they are. You can do your own research for that. I'm just saying from what I've researched, I'm getting sometimes the pricing. Like if I got 1,000 items, probably a quarter to a half of them I'll need to review pricing. So I'll probably need to. So I'm gonna have to spend. So wow, bammo, there 1,000 items in 30 minutes or an hour, let's say. I'll have to spend another like 4 to 10 hours going line by line. Did they get the price right? Is it funky language? Is this going to turn people off? Because it's a waste of if they put up a listing and nobody ever buys it, because it's funky, it's weird exclamation point, whatever in the title. You don't need any of that. These need to be clean listings, okay? And also they'll just grab a bunch of random images. And Facebook has specifics. It needs to be at least 500 pixels by 500 pixels. A lot of these they'll grab are like 400, or somehow they're less. So like the other half of your listings, you need to make sure. I had like 200 items. I'm not kidding you. I had 1,200 of them at least. The images were too small. And come July 18th, Facebook is going to come down hard on listings like that. They're giving us a warning saying, hey, get this fixed. So this is all like these bulk uploaders aren't smart enough to do this, right? You really need artificial intelligence almost to get around that. So I would just say, what's your return on investment? Let's bring it down to simple nuts and bolts. How much are you spending? How much are you making off of that? If you're spending 80 to $100 a month, and I'm spending 10, and I'm getting 1 to 5 sales a day, I was getting like 50 to 60 off of the same methodology back last year until they changed the algorithms. Okay, and the holidays passed, and then there's a major upgrade in mid-April. It was like 14th or 15th. So So now just assess if you're getting the same number of sales as me. If you're getting 1 to 5 sales a day, get rid of that $80 to $100 app. Okay, get rid of everything. Honestly, get rid of it all. And there's a way. I might do a subsequent video on how you can. There's a way I can show you of how to download your entire spreadsheet, like these big, $80, $100 a month apps are creating for you. Just you can take that you can take all that knowledge that it creates in the spreadsheet. You can take all of it and then cut and paste it into your own spreadsheet, so you don't lose any of that data. So I'm just going to leave it there for now. Google categories, take note of this. This is just really quick. Okay, here it is. You can Google categories. Okay, it's also here. You know, you can call it up, and these are all your Google categories. In Facebook, they want the Facebook category, but they also want the Google category. So this is how you get it. So that's all for now. Thank you.